Lindsay Shaw from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide is under fire after mocking a dance from Black creators on TikTok. I'm honestly disgusted at her video making fun of them because the dance is a fucking vibe. But listen to her response.
Hey, are we okay? What the fuck is this?
It just feels so ugly for her to say this.
I see. Okay, I just have to say right now that the hate in my inbox is not okay.
This is hypocritical.
Okay?
Whoa, victim complex.
I did not.
You created the
in
problem.
any kind of way.
Own up to it.
Well, since you asked, my pleasure. So it all starts here with this original video that has over 100 million views, and it's just these cute friends just hanging out. Vibe is immaculate, right? Then the video explodes with the trend of everybody from Cyndi Lauper to Bella Poarch using it as a green screen background as if she's just hanging with her friends. Cause like I said, the vibe was immaculate. But of course, there's always like that one person who doesn't get the assignment, and that person is Lindsay Shaw. You may be saying, who? Exactly. A former Nickelodeon pasty vanilla actress that nobody knows or cares about decided to take a shit on the trend because she didn't get it. It was very much like stupid Mean Girl vibes. A reenactment from me. You guys, what is this? What have we come to? I don't get it. Now, it might have totally flown under the radar, except when her white friends got in on the trend, she was all in their comments going, get it, yes, do it. And that caught everybody's attention. Because what is the equation here, Lindsay? It just seems very black and white. Now, if she had any depth to her as a person, she could have used that feedback to take a step back and reflect on her actions. But no, she went with white woman tears. Another reenactment by me. Why is everyone so mean to me? I'm all about good vibrancy. Now I will leave social media because y'all have caused me to be a damsel in distress. And we're all over here going, honey, just go. We don't even know who you are. Oh, and also, former acquaintances are coming out and telling us this is exactly who she is. She used to drop the N-word all the time.
What's up, man? Yeah, thanks for the question. Hope you're well. I'm gonna do my best to give you my take on this, even though TikTok, this is not my favorite medium for this conversation because there's no real way to have a good back and forth that's needed for this type of deep conversation to have like healing and understanding be heard. But yeah, man, I'll talk about it. So there's a few different elements at play here that I want to talk about. Life is complicated, right? And it's easy and people want to reduce things down to these very clear things that they say, no, this is what it is and this is what it's about. But there's a couple different elements happening here that I need to talk about. All right, so first we have the story of Black TikTok, right? That white creators like Charli D'Amelio and Addison Rae have gotten wildly popular and successful doing things that Black creators created but aren't getting the credit or fame or success from. And that story of Black TikTok is tied to the greater narrative of historical systemic oppression of Black people in this country and the denial of their success and rights. And there is pain there. There is pain there, and I understand it. And this generation, we live in a time where people are standing up for and to that. Next, we have Lindsay making a very unnecessary video hating on the most popular trend on TikTok that happens to be created by Black creators and getting rather reactionary and defensive in her comment section before deleting the video. And if you know Lindsay personally, you know she's a hater on all sorts of things. Black, white, brown, popular, unpopular, and can be a reactionary and defensive person. But she's also got a good heart and is dealing with personal issues and challenges that none of you know anything about. And so now we have a perceived racial bias and perceived microaggression. That's possibly a good opportunity for education of some ignorance that's being turned into hate and telling her to kill herself in her DMs. So people are out here standing for a principle and standing for people of color, which I get. But I'm also going to defend my friends' well-being, because friends don't get canceled in real life, and life's complicated. And can she maybe be a little ignorant and defensive and reactionary? Yeah, but I also love her and will defend her and stand for her success in this life, because that's what you do. And for that, I'm being called racist now. And that's the nuance of our time.
Alright, so I actually know Lindsay because we used to be friends until we had a falling out when I saw her true colors. So to anyone who's saying she doesn't deserve the backlash and isn't a racist, let's get into story time, because I know a little bit about what she stands for and what she believes in. Okay, so back in 2019, I invited a group of girls to come with me to dinner at Nobu Malibu, including Lindsay. And a very kind gentleman offered to pay for this entire dinner. He organized the whole night and even ordered us a car to take to and from Malibu. Now, as you can imagine, this is a really expensive dinner. It's 5 girls ordering everything off the fucking menu plus drinks. At this dinner, Lindsay had a little bit too much to drink and became belligerent. After the dinner was over, we all met up with our friend who paid for everything. Keep in mind, this is Lindsay's first time meeting this guy. He noticed that she was very drunk and asked if she was okay, and that's it. And she responded by attacking him, calling him a fucking N-word. Everyone in the entire car witnessed this, including the driver, who was a person of color and got us to and from Malibu safely after we'd been drinking. Lindsay never even thanked the person who paid for this entire night and instead chose to attack him for no reason in a very vicious, hateful, and racist way. So there you have it. That's the real Lindsay Shaw, a true fucking bigot. And unfortunately, this is not the only story. I did not mean anything in any kind of way. I am learning every day. I am sorry you were offended. I think we all need to vibrate higher for the future. And I know I'm going to keep learning.
I think we're all so tired of this narrative. Like, a person does something without thinking, does not think about consequence to that action, and then they get called out for it, and then the waterworks, or the backhanded apology. It's so much easier to just, number one, live a life where if you're telling people to vibrate higher, you could have just seen the original video and not have had negative commentary to add to it. Let's not mention the fact that if you had just simply minded your business, we wouldn't be in the situation at all. I just think that, yeah, people need to continue to learn that there's consequence for actions. And yeah, and that 9 times out of 10, if you see Black people doing something and you don't understand it, ask questions that are sincere and not condescending and not reflective of the fact that you just don't clearly hang around people that are not like you.
All I have to say, you said what? Make it look like I'm crying? Oh, hold on. Okay. Yeah, first of all, the hate that I'm getting in my inbox right now. It's just not okay. Wait, what did you want me to say next? That I'm learning and everybody else is learning the same way? Make sure I'm not recording. I am learning like everybody else is learning. And I thought that in this day and age, hold on. Wait. That in this Gen Z millennial day and age, that it wouldn't be taken so seriously. I think that I'm just gonna take a break from social media. Because, I mean, I was gonna take a break anyways. But I'm gonna take a break now. And anybody that knows me and what I stand for knows. That sounds good, right? Okay. Guys, come on. Guys, come on. That sounds good, right? Guys. I can't. You think they'll believe that? Because, you know, like, I used to be a pretty good actress, so, like, you think they'll believe that? Alright, cool, I'll post it.
I just have to say right now that the hate in my inbox is not okay. Okay? I did not mean anything in any kind of way. I am learning every day, as I think everybody is. And this kind of hate just needs to evaporate from the planet, no matter who it's directed towards. Crocodile tears? No, dude. Like, this is like my soul out there. If you know anything about what I stand for or what I believe, you know that it's not this. I am sorry you were offended.